Welcome to the channel. If you're in the market for an F-150, I highly recommend you go through the trouble to try to find a second generation EcoBoost versus a first generation. So right here we have our second generation 3.5 liter EcoBoost, and we have our second generation 2.7 liter EcoBoost. And the first generation EcoBoost is interesting. They're great engines, but there has to be a reason why Ford decided to make the changes that they did. So some of the key changes, and they're going to be similar between both engines, the 2.7 and the 3.5. Some of the changes is they made some changes to the camshafts. They actually made them lighter by making them hollow. And then they increased the timing chains from a single chain system to a dual chain system, so that now one chain just powers half of the engine, and it puts a lot less stress on the actual chain. So to me, it seems like they did a lot for reliability. They were trying to improve the reliability of the engine. Not saying that the first gens were bad, but maybe after these vehicles were out on the road, they had after they're out on the road, they discovered some things that could be improved upon, and they made changes as necessary. Also, with the second gen, they added dual injection, which is known to help with carbon deposits building up on the intake valves, but also adds a lot more power. So the first gen EcoBoost would have had 325. The first gen 2.7 EcoBoost would have had 325 horsepower and 375 foot-pounds of torque, which is great. But you're not going to get the dual injection, and you're not going to get the updated timing system, the hollow camshafts and all that, until 2018, I believe. So if you're looking for a Series 2, go for a 2018 new or newer 2.7 liter EcoBoost. Go for the 2.7. Go for the 2018 or newer EcoBoost. Another feature that is great on the second gen is the fact that they've made everything all electronic now. The wastegates are now electronic with the second gen, and every other component. They've really cut back on their vacuum control components. I think the only thing that would still be vacuum controlled would be the vacuum controlled hubs in the four-wheel drive system. So the second gen 3.5 EcoBoost actually came out in 2017 before they did the front end refresh to the updated headlights. This is where they started bumping up some of the towing numbers. They didn't really bump them up to the highest until 2018, but the equipment on the 17, the 10-speed and the 3.5 that would have been available in 17 was second gen, and they launched it in 17. So if you can find a 17 F-150 with the 3.5 with the 10-speed, you are looking at a second gen EcoBoost 3.5 with the 375 horsepower and 470 foot-pounds of torque, with dual injection, with electronically controlled components throughout. Only thing that should still be vacuum controlled is the hubs for the four-wheel drive system. Previously, the wastegates were controlled by vacuum, which is not as good as having it all being electronic. And the dual injection, I don't know if I mentioned that yet, but also the camshafts, the updated camshafts that they released, along with the updated timing chain system that they released. So in my opinion, if you're really looking for longevity, look for a second gen. Not that the first gens won't last if you take care of them. Obviously they do. There's 200,000 mile 3.5 EcoBoosts out there all over the place. There's 300,000 mile 3.5 EcoBoosts all over the place. But I feel like Ford made improvements for the better with the second gen. So if you're looking for one of these, go for the second gen. If not, just for the increase in power, tunability, you can tune these trucks and get more out of them. Just overall great improvements made with the second gen. So 3.5, 2.7 second gen is the way to go. Comment below, tell me what you think. Do you want to see some more videos on this truck, our 2.7 or 2019 2.7 liter EcoBoost, and our 2018 3.5 EcoBoost? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Drop a sub if you like this kind of content, and see you guys in the next one. Over and out.